Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
My great uncle had like a very interesting past or life path. He was a hermit. He traveled around the US selling knives. He lived in Hollywood, dated a whole bunch of actresses. Just lived really incredible. He was a real thinker, like a deep thinker. He is my grandmother's brother. I guess they're both passed now. But yeah, he like definitely helped me think differently. He was giving me books, teaching me words that were like not words you never like learn about or know about, like ineffable. He taught me that word. But he was just like someone that was really made me realize that thinking differently was okay and thinking beyond.
So if you could only remember one memory with him, like your most special memory or your most special story with him, what would it be?
Let's see. Well, he taught me how to drive. I almost got pulled over. That's more of a funny story, though. I think if I had gotten pulled over, I probably would have never got my license because I wasn't even like 14 or something or on the freeway during a camping trip.
Tell the story if you want.
Yeah, so basically we were doing these like back roads and we would go to this place called Dead Man Creek in like Southern California. I guess maybe near Yosemite. And like every other year, our whole family would come down and go to these camping. And he was a big camper. He was just like lived out of a trailer with a truck for like many, many years before he built his cabin in Arizona and then was there for those last 15 years. So anyway, he was like convinced my parents that like I should like start learning how to drive. And I think I was like maybe 14 or something. Definitely not in like permit age even. But we're on these like back roads in his truck and whatever. And then he's like, okay, well, why don't we just do a little bit of like highway driving and just get on here and then get off of the next exit. Just like try it. It's just like a straight path. So we're only done like dirt roads. Anyway, we get on the freeway or the highway and I'm just like, I don't think either of us were like paying attention to like the speed limit. And I was just like going pretty like fast because it was like the first time I'd ever like gone fast because like dirt roads, you can't go very fast. Anyway, this highway patrol car like pulls up like as we're going like next to us and just like turns and is like, and I was like took my foot off the gas and was like immediately started slowing. And I was like, my heart was like racing so much because I'm like, oh my God, if I actually get pulled over right now, I don't even have a permit. I won't be able to get my license until I'm 20 or something. My whole life will be over or something where when kids actually cared if they got their license. Now, apparently nobody cares anymore, but there was no Uber and my life would be like over. But anyway, it was like this very memorable experience of just, he was always like kind of breaking the rules, but just was just like this really funny moment, which I don't even think we told my parents about till like way later.
You probably look 10 years old.
I know, totally.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
and the guy was just like, oh my God. But I would say like a really memorable experience I had with him was just like going on these hikes and learning about the trees and just like taking a moment to just like breathe and like sit with yourself. And that was like really important to me to like start to notice what's around you and like feeling something and just like sitting down and just sitting with it. And that was probably like the first time I ever like had that opportunity to do that because everything is just always like running around soccer practice, tennis practice, this or that. But being in nature and like really feeling like connected to your thoughts and like moments.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.